Hello, my friends. Hope everybody is well today. Here I am again, Paul Apollonia. Going to show you about 5 things I've recently sold on eBay. Very quickly about me. Been selling on eBay for what feels like forever. Like I always say, 20 plus years. Took it seriously probably about 19 years ago. Started doing consignment for a friend of mine, and that's where I got kind of hooked on doing consignment. Still doing consignment. Consignment's been very good to me and is still good to me. It's not for everyone, so just think about it before you start doing it. I love it. It's great avenue. Like I always say to people, even if you're not doing consignment, always be consignment ready, because there's always stuff out there that people want to get rid of it. They don't want to sell it online, and you can help them out with that. I also run the Raleigh eBay Meetup Group. We meet second Thursday of the month at 3 p.m. Eastern time till 5. I'm in North Carolina, obviously Raleigh, on Zoom, and that link will be below. All the links will be below. I also have the parting out dishwasher course, make money parting out dishwasher. You can use that same video principles, ways, whatever you want to call it, on parting out any appliances. Probably about 2 hours long, broken up into about 20-minute videos, and one real long video where I show you how to list it on eBay and tips and tricks. So like I said, I'm going to show you what I sold. Hopefully I'm going to remember what I paid for it, if anything, and give you tons and tons of tips and what I made on the item. All right, let's get this show on the road. I'll try and keep this as short as I can. Here's a consignment item. Always make friends with people that are in your industry. Obviously, other online resellers, sellers, whatever, and also other people that do what you're doing. If you're doing retail arbitrage, which means you're going out to a store, buying new stuff and reselling it online, or you're whatever, thrifting, be friendly and make friends and colleagues with other competitors. Gentleman I know, Trader Chris, he's another consignment guy, but he does the higher end, upper end stuff, jewelry and other high end estate stuff, gets a lot of clients calling, doesn't really want to deal with the stuff I do, so he sends me a lot of business. This was one of them. Guys clearing out an office. I think I talked about this in my last video. And he it's got a lot of stuff from his office, phone systems, etc., scanners, gun scan, the scanners, you scan barcodes, not radio scanners, and other miscellaneous stuff, phone systems, etc. Sold quite a few things. A lot of stuff is not selling, to be honest with you. So I don't know what we're going to do. But this item was not working. It's an old Oki Data printer, probably from the 80s. I forget, maybe even 90s. These do sell, even not working. $119. I took an offer of $99 plus shipping. I do 50-50 split on consignment, 50-50 prior to any fees. So if it was $99, I made what, $50, or $99.99, $50 I made. And I do not do free shipping on consignment items. I try my best. I'm selling this for parts not working. For your new sellers, I don't recommend doing parts not working. If you're even, just be careful when you're doing this. Try your best not to show it powered on. Now, in this case, I did show it powered on. I think I'll show you some of the pictures, but I also put in the item title for parts or not working. Now, that might mess up the search criteria. I don't know, but that's why I put it on the end. Description condition is parts not working. I always use condition description. Real quick, I'll scroll down, make this real quick. I know I do this every time. I just want to make sure the newbies get some information here on how listing. Everything is no special characters. So it's ready to go. You don't use special characters. Special characters sometimes get your listing kicked out of Google Shopping. I say sometimes because you're going to see tons of items out there that have sold with special characters, with @ signs and all kinds of weird stuff. I know. I just try and follow eBay's best practices, and that's what they've told me. Shipping is, I just kind of make a guesstimate of shipping, and I try my best to do economy shipping. Economy shipping gives me every option eBay offers. Post office, FedEx, UPS. If I were to pick post office priority, I technically would have to ship it out post office priority, no matter what the cost is. This way, I think it cost me $19 to ship this out. I forget. but it is not working. Very quickly, let's go over some of the pictures while we're up here. The shipping, $24.99. Do I refund the person on the shipping if it's lower? No, I do not. If they cause a stink, I might give them a little bit. My time, my money. All pictures are done on my phone. I try my best to use a white background. This was just some foam I had, some packing material I had from the furniture store I get. I try and do all sides, all pertinent numbers. Do I have it powered on? I hope I don't. I usually go, if you're selling something, parts not working, I highly recommend that you do not show it powered on, because then the buyer may think and will assume sometimes that it is working. Here's my every time, if I'm not selling it under new condition, I always have a condition description. Here it is. It says, please read for parts not working, not working. So that's making sure that they know it's not working. The gentleman did buy it. It turns out he is a Okidata printer reseller from what I saw from his listings. I don't care, whatever. I made my money. My title, all this was pulled out of eBay. I was able to find another item like this and all this stuff was here. Always check these. If you're going to do a self-similar, check and make sure that you are that these are correct. Sometimes people don't do the correct stuff in these specifics. Specifics are very important. They play a key role of when you're searching on the left of eBay. Your solds and color and everything. Make sure you're filling all these out to pertain to your item only. What else? My description is pretty short and sweet. It always is. Please read. Selling it as parts not working. And that's it. He did ask me to power it on. I just sent him a picture of it powered on. So, and then he bought it after that. Okay, these, keep an eye out for these. These are the famous, and I did a video on these when I found these. I found these at the dump for nothing. Keep your eye out for certain things. Once you get experience with reselling stuff, you'll see stuff like, wow, man, that will sell. These clicky keyboards go for big money. Got it for nothing. Sold it total of 149, something like whatever that is. With shipping, I made probably about $130 on this because I think it cost me about $9 to ship it out. Had a nice flat box to fit right into, some foam packing material around it, and it was gone. A person bought it and he was happy with it. So keep your eye out. These are the old. I did computer programming back in the day, and nobody liked these back in the day. They were loud, they were cumbersome, they were heavy, they were just a pain in the neck. But now these gamers, they love these things, and a lot of people just love them because they like the feel of the clicky keyboard. Excuse me. Did very, very well on these. I have one more. I found two. I said I have one more without a cable, and that is just sitting out there for sale, and I don't know if that's ever going to sell. It didn't have the cable. Technically, you're not allowed to take things out of this dump, but nobody was looking, so I kind of took things out of the dump. All pictures are done on my phone. Like I said, I do every angle of every photo I can figure out, any kind of numbers I see on the item. So that was good. Did really, really well on it. Like I said, I don't have a whole lot of bolos. Be on the lookout for us. Besides, my bolos are so odd and peculiar that I don't think we're going to drive the price down of. Keep your eye out on this clicky keyboard. You're not going to see these too often. It took me years to find one of these. I've been looking for these for years and years and years. This was a CPAP mask my wife ordered and never used for some reason. And she threw it in the trash, and I went, hang on, let me see that. Now you got to be really, 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 really careful selling this CPAP stuff. I did a video just last week of eBay removed the CPAP hose because I foolishly listed it in the wrong category. Just be careful when you're listing these. eBay will knock it, will knock the listing out, take it down, and you don't want to list in that category. You just want to make sure that you're in the right category. And what category was I in? Okay, so you want to be in. You don't want to put it under CPAP. I know that for a fact. And I did not. I put it, this one was under sleeping aids and other things. And I also sold something else, CPAP oriented, not under the CPAP category. You will see stuff under CPAP category. Those are people that got special. It's weird. Years and years ago, I helped a person sell old. He was a veterinarian, and he was taking old medical equipment for humans, cleaning them up. There were certain machines that you could use for dogs and cats and whatever, and he was reselling them on eBay. And we had to be real careful selling that stuff in different categories. So be careful when you're selling the CPAP stuff. eBay will remove it if it's under certain categories. So please be careful. You don't, and if they remove it, you just make sure you're putting it back in the right category, because you don't want eBay removing. I think it's a 3-strike removal, and they can remove your account from eBay. And this isn't the old days when you could use a different credit card, a different bank account. They're going to track you. At least that's what I know. I don't mess with. I ain't even relist the hoses again that they removed last week. I just gave them to the thrift store because I thought it's not worth it. It was only $15 anyway. So did pretty well on this. Did I say what I made on? Yes, the keyboard. Yeah, sorry about that. Did pretty well. In the trash. My wife's going to throw it away. It was brand new, never opened. Sold within 24 hours. $49, $45.99. I don't usually do free shipping often, but this was so light. I think I made probably $37 on this from something that was being thrown away in the trash. 2 more items left. All right, this is a very interesting. I do a lot of appliance parting. I part out a lot of appliances, a lot of money in parts. People are keeping their stuff longer and longer and longer. This one was interesting. In my last meetup last month, Raleigh eBay Meetup Group, each second Thursday of the month, 3 p.m. Eastern Time, we talked about sending offers out or sending an offer out with no watchers on the item. But you've got lots of views. I had 29 views on this item, no watchers. And I thought, let me just send an offer out. Send an offer 10%. I got a best offer back for $4.99, which I did not take. I think I came back with if somebody gives me a low ball, I don't really sit there and fret about it and get all upset about it. I just do 20% below what I want and just send them that. And if they keep on sending me low ball offers, I don't have time for it. It's fine. Somebody sent me the offer. I responded with my 20% off that, whatever that is. Excuse me. And never heard back from them. And then I sold it 2 days later for full price. So even if you don't have any watchers on your item, but you got a lot of views, send out an offer. It was kind of weird. I need to look into that more, to be honest with you, and get back to you guys on that, because it's kind of important to know what triggered that. I would have thought it would just been the watchers, but I did pretty well. Got this item this was a washer and dryer somebody gave me. A lot of people tell everybody what you're doing again. I've made several videos on this. People will give you things. A lot of times, big box stores, when your washer and dryer breaks, they'll remove it for $50. Why pay $50 when you know somebody like me? Hey, Paul, do you want this washer? Yeah, what's wrong with it? Oh, it doesn't spin or something. Oh, okay. Well, there's lots of parts I could sell off of that. I look it up. I look up the parts. I say, yes, I'll take it, or no, I won't. So always be aware. Always just let people know what you're doing. You'd be surprised. One last thing, there are parts inside of parts. I talked about this before in a previous video. This was a board that was inside a display board of an old microwave, brand new. Again, tell everybody what you're doing. This was a whole lot of items I got from a guy that does appliance repairs 2 years ago. He gave me a whole van full of stuff for $200. I made over $1,000 profit on those items. And this bunch was about $120 for half a van full, and I've made tons of money off of it. So this was a old push button, a microwave control panel. And I noticed, hey man, there's a board inside there. I was going to throw it away. I was going to throw the whole panel away. Wait, there's a board inside there. Let me see if that board's worth something. So I looked up this number here, and voila, it was worth something. $49.99. $9.99 shipping. Probably made about $43 on this, roughly. So keep your eye out on stuff that is, there's parts inside of parts, basically. Well, that is about it, my friends. Hopefully I've kept this shorter than normal. And oh my gosh, I almost forgot. Please subscribe to my channel. Please like this video. 1,232 or 33, 34. It grows every day. Thank you so much for everybody. And if you don't subscribe, don't like, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. All right, you guys, hang in there. And I'll be back with another video on stuff I've sold or do-it-yourself stuff or anything to help you out. You guys have a great day. Enjoy this beautiful weather we're having. Bye-bye.
Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Steve with Raiken Profits. I'm here with Paul, and I just want to shoot a quick testimonial for him because he's been one of my good friends for over, 4 or 5 years now?
Yeah.
And if you're looking to learn about selling on eBay and you want to start a side hustle, or you just want to make some money flipping stuff on eBay, you're in great hands. Paul's been doing this for a long time. He's helped a ton of people, and I put my full faith and trust in him. So, Paul, I appreciate you.
You bet. Thank you so much.
You got it.